Hey there, it's Skyward Shield. It's been a long time since I've made a formal update, and well, I can think of two instances of why my what would I call this? My drive for uploading here has been scarce, and well, I'm not gonna bore you with that. And I just want to do something to bring this channel back into relevancy because in the past it used to be something where I had an audience, I've had interest, and I had fun doing it. But after a while, I just didn't get back into it. Never got quite catch that groove, and just had fun going after it. I've just been playing games on my own free time, and well, I want to overcome a personal vice of mine. Now, as of late, I've been in a weird, not a bad say like not life threatening, nothing physical or mental, or not mental. It's not physical or stuff. It is a mental thing. It's just that I've just been very lazy as an individual, and that's not good. I've come to terms with that, and like, hey, admitting it's okay, but I shouldn't be like that. I need to have more diligence, basically. And I think what I should be doing to do that is trying to bring this channel back, kind of like on the side, as well as something like a little goal of mine on the side to work on when I'm able to, and see if I can. I don't say bring it back to the glory days, because those weren't exactly glory days when you really compare it to the rest of YouTube. But it's like a challenge to try and see if I can make something out of this. Work on it for hours and hours, and then eventually days upon days, and see if I can make something out of this. And I think that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. So, as you know, it's been a while since I've really been in a groove where I consistently uploaded things. And we should change that. So how do I plan to change that? Well, I think the way I have to go about that is not simple, but it's a bit of a experimental phase, because for this year, we are going to be entering a very experimental phase for my channel. And the first step about that is how I'm going to be uploading again. And this is something that's going to be in conjunction with Twitch. So, I'm going to be playing a game on there, and that game is Tales of Vesperia, because it's been all I've been wanting to play. I was playing Smash a lot before, but now I just dropped Smash just to play this game. I've been wanting to play this game for many years. I've seen people like Tales of Creed play it, Masayanella play it, Getsumara play it, and I just like I've got to have this game. But I didn't want to get an Xbox 360 for it, because as much as there's some cool games like your Halos and all that, I'm not interested in buying a whole console for this one or two games. No. I say that as I bought the PlayStation Vita for Persona 4, but to be fair, I thought they would fix it and make it into something, but they gave up on it. But that's not on me, that's on Sony. But sidetracking, so let's get back to the topic. I am going to be streaming it once a week. My idea for the first stream, I should say, is going to be either on February the 12th or 14th, Valentine's Day. So on Valentine's week, on a Tuesday or a Thursday, at 7 p.m., as sharp as I can go, you will see me stream for about an hour to 2 hours, and what's left of that is going to be going to YouTube. So it's in a way both a stream and a playthrough for you to enjoy. So this is where I say, please, 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 please follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with that. So you can know when I am streaming, if I'm unable to stream, because they say, hey, I'm a student and I also have a job, so I gotta try to do all that too. That has to come first. But you'll see that, and then you'll see you'll see me stream, and then a week later, maybe half a week, you will see parts of the stream go up. However, there's something a bit different to this. And this is where I'm going to call it my Tales of Vesperia abridged playthrough. And before you say anything, here's what I want to make clear. When I say abridged, I do not mean abridged as in like Little Karibo's Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series, Team 4 Stars DBZ Abridged series, or something with Entertainment's Sword Art Online Abridged series. I don't mean like a parody, I mean it in its literal term. If you want some reference, old YouTuber I used to watch from a long time ago, has been long and active, Silver Age Scientist, did a Skyrim Let's Play that was abridged. Basically, he cut off all of the walk it around. It was just showing off some funny things that would happen, or some story things, and yeah, you kind of get the idea. And I want to do something like that. So what's going to be cut and what's going to be kept. So for sure, you're going to get things that are going to stay are like story cutscenes, boss battles, optional boss battles, fights with new enemies, like maybe just showing the enemies, like say, hey, look, I found this egg bear, so I'm gonna fight this, so you know what its stats are and stuff like that. Because I'm not gonna try and 100% this game in every little way, but I'm gonna try and do what I feel like I am able to. So yeah. Anyway, I am thinking of just keeping stuff like that and skits and things that I'm probably going to cut are backtracking. I do not want to show that. Like fights with the same enemies, because one of my flaws from the past, and I think I still do have now, because my attention span has just gotten worse over the years. I don't know why. I should probably go see a doctor or something for that, but no health insurance. But that's restraying. I want to cut stuff like backtracking, unnecessary fighting, and just going through the overworld. I know some people want to see that, so if you want to see that, you can go to my Twitch streams, watch it live, or while they're still up, you can watch the last streams that happened in their uncut format at your own leisure. But you can at least do that, enjoy that. If there is a demand for me to upload the full raw, like unedited stuff, I will put it up on YouTube as a separate playlist. So if you don't like the APs, which I'm going to call a bridge playthrough APs because a bridge playthrough is a mouthful, so if you don't want to see the APs, you have the full playthrough. Anyway, yeah, you have an idea. Of course, it's not going to be just Vesperia. Once Vesperia is done, we're going to be moving on to a new game, or will I stream other games on the side? Maybe. I don't know. It depends if I feel like I want to, if there's something worth doing. But if it's a shorter game, like a Sonic Mania or a Mario Sunshine, I mean, I may not even do much editing to those. You may just see me go A to B on the game, every part, no cuts. Maybe, we'll see. Anyway, yeah. Next on the list, I want to try my hand at reviews. Reviews have always fascinated me. I like doing them because they feel like you have to try to, you're subjective, because a review is always subjective. And you have to try to find objective reasons or beliefs that you feel, with backing up with your own facts or own beliefs, that why the game did this right or did this wrong or could have done better or made it all the experience worse. And you give it a score if you want, and I want to do that. I'm gonna have my own like not an I wouldn't say a common style, but it's not quite. I don't know. Basically, I'm gonna give it a score using some like categories, like say I'll rate the visuals, the audio, the gameplay, the story, and my own personal satisfaction in playing the game, and then give you a final score, like, oh, this game's gonna get an 8.5 out of 10 from me, stuff like that. So that will be something shorter. I'm gonna aim for like 8 to 15 minutes for those reviews. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna go like 20. So let's just say I'm gonna try to aim 10-20 minutes for those reviews. I don't want to keep you there for too long, because that's what the other thing's for. Now, a review is something that's meant to get people who have played the game or are considering playing the game, because, you know, a review, you don't need to necessarily spoil anything. Like, I don't need to tell you how the final boss was like, because that's what a retrospective can do sometimes. Now, I'm thinking of doing a retrospective for a game that I can tell you the game, because for the review, I am not even sure what my first review for a game will be. I just don't know. So I don't want to say, hey, I'm going to do a review on Persona 4, and then, nope, you get Tales of Symphonia instead. Like, I don't want to shock you and say, hey, I promised you this, but I gave you that. I don't want to do that. But for this one, I can promise you, at least right now, I might change my mind, but I want to at least, I feel very good about this one, because I haven't seen anybody do this. So I'm thinking Pokemon Colosseum, because I have not seen anyone do a retrospective on it. I've seen reviews, but I'm not seeing a retrospective. And a retrospective is something that is meant for people who have played the game and either enjoyed it or just want to see someone else's deep dives into it. And I think that'll be fun. It's something that's going to be longer. It has more editing, it has more writing, and it has more thinking. So it's something I got to really break down piece by piece. I am essentially disassembling this machine and trying to see how this part works. Does it work? What would I do to fix it if it need be? Stuff like that. You get the idea. I'm thinking of trying to get this done before November. I'm giving myself a long time frame because I do not know when I'm going to start on it. I could start on it next week, but I could start on it in July. I could start it in August. I don't know. I want to see what works for the channel first, because those three things aren't the only things I want to do. I want to try top 10s. Ironically, I was 40% done with the script for a top 8 alts I want in Fae. Hey, I may still do that. I might still do the 8 alts for Fire Emblem Heroes, but it's just that I've grown bored with that game. And it's not fun, because to be honest, they could give me the most broken Canis and add Urk insane and make Eliwood, like, give him the respect he deserves, or make 200 more Lins, and I'm still not going to be sold on playing that game right now, because it's just boring to me now. The gameplay is just boring to me. I'm just there to try and summon something, and that's not fun. If that was the case, I'll just go look up the JPEGs and the PNGs. I don't need to do that, you know? That's not fun anymore. So yeah, you get my idea. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't, but I'm probably not. Or I can do other things, like opinion pieces, where I'm like saying, hey, this is why I think Zavid from Tales of Vesperia and Berseria is a great character for me. He's fun for me. Or I can have something else like shitposting, which that's something spontaneous. I just gotta make it when I feel like it, because you don't want to force a joke on people. I know from first-hand experience, because I am not that funny in real life. I am not funny at all in real life. I'm a little bit better in here on the internet, but just not out there. Just not out there. Not in the sunlight and all that. But anyway, so yeah. And okay, so let's get a bit back on the serious track here. So let's talk the end goal, because like I said, you're going to be seeing a little bit of everything, and there's a reason why for that. I understand the whole you don't want to be good at everything or try to do everything, because you'll be a jack of all trades, master of none. So be it at the end of December or early January, I'm going to ask you guys, either on Twitter, if I have a community channel, if I actually grow this damn channel, if I actually grow it enough to have that, I'll put it there with a poll, with some polls saying, hey, or I'll make a video about it too. I'll say, hey, out of everything I've done, what did you enjoy the most and why, and what would you like to see more of? So, did you like the streams? Do you want me to stream more stuff? Or did you not like the retrospective, but you like the reviews more, because there's something more, not bite-sized, but something manageable. You can actually go through a review, no problem. You can enjoy a review. And determining those answers and those opinions, I'm going to decide, okay, I'll do reviews more and I'll do retrospectives less. Or if not many people like the retrospective, I'll just say, okay, then that's the only one I'm going to do. There's not going to be any more, because that's what you guys said. Because something I've noticed, it's not advice I've heard from anybody, but it's just something I've concluded with my own self, is that never insult your audience, nor should you ignore them. That doesn't mean you are beholden to them, that you should be entirely subjugated by them, saying, hey, if they tell you to make a Persona video, you give them 200 Persona videos and more until they're satisfied. That's more so, if they think this is not fun, maybe you should stop doing it. But if they think that's more fun, maybe you should do a little more. It's kind of like basic business. You gotta do what pleases your audience best, but of course still willing to try and introduce new things or do different things once in a while. Not for the sake of being different, or not for the sake of just saying, hey, fuck you guys, because I'm not gonna insult you guys. That's bad. That's stupid. That goes against everything right now, what I'm trying to do. So yeah, at the end of the year, I'm going to be asking you guys questions so I can figure out what is going well, what needs more work, what needs to be cut down, and what may need to go. Because I don't want to do everything. If I do everything, I'm just going to stress myself out in the long term. So anyway, I've got big plans for this channel, and I'm looking forward for you all to experience them and hopefully enjoy them. So your opinions are valued. Please follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. And yeah, in a couple weeks you'll see me there on Twitch with my first stream of Vesperia New Game Plus. I should have it beat by then, so we should make it there. But yeah, so to the people who are new, to the people who have been here, to the people who are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here, and I hope you're willing to give me that shot. And to the people who have been here for a long time, have just remembered me and have decided to come back. Welcome back. It's been a long time. I'm sorry to kept you all waiting. I'm sorry for disappearing, but now I'm going to try to be more serious about this. And because I'm putting this out there, I'm kind of forcing my hand to do that now. When this goes up, I have no choice. I need to step it up. I cannot break from that laziness. I don't want to go back to that. That's not acceptable. That's not fun. That's not good for me. Or for you guys, especially if I do gain some traction. Nothing's set in stone, but I want to see what I can do with this. But yeah, I'm hoping that you guys give me that opportunity to try to put some good stuff out there for you all to enjoy. But yeah, it's good to be back. It is really good to be back, and well, I can't wait to get started. There's a lot to be done, but we're not going to do it all at once. We're going to take it one step at a time, one game at a time, one review at a time, so on and so on. We're not trying to march a marathon, we're just trying to take our first steps. And I think that's going to be... I think the best part of all this is I don't know what you guys are going to be interested in. I have things that I want you all to like, which honestly would be everything, but I don't know what you guys will like. I might get a surprise curveball, and hey, if that's what works and I enjoy it, I'll do it. So yeah. Anyway, I've kept you all here long enough. So thank you all for sticking all your way through. And also, a bit of a side question that relates to the whole stream thing, for Vesperia specifically. I'm going to ask this on Twitter as well, but I want to hear your opinions as well here. When I stream Vesperia and upload it on YouTube, do you want the subtitles, the Japanese audio with the Japanese voice actors, or do you want the English dub, Troy Baker mostly as Yuri Lowell and all of that? So do you want the sub or the dub for the game? Because I'm going to pick one and stick with it. I'm not going to change it. It'll never change, no matter how many people complain afterwards. It's going to be set to the sub, set to the dub. So yeah, anyway, that'll do it for this video. I shall see you guys in a couple weeks on Twitch, and then a week later here on YouTube. So look forward to it. I know I am, so yeah, I'll see you guys then.